Hello YouTube, so this is my first video on Turbo C++ tutorial. So in this video we are going to cover the basics of programming in Turbo C++. So let's get started. So here's the main screen. We are going to go in File and New. So it's the blue background screen where we are going to program. So we are going on how to start a programming. First of all, we have to create a main function. We have to create a function first of all, and we have to name it main void. Void is its data type that you will understand later, but void main and then curly brackets. So main is a function, and why we have named it main, because when we run the program will look for function named as main to start from. So we are naming it as main. Then we are going to include header files. What are header files? For each function defined in the program, we have a header file. So we include those header files to include the functions that we are using. So the syntax for it is hash include, and within the triangular brackets we are going to enter the name of the file we are going to include. So the file is iostream.h for me. Now let's start with how to display a thing. That's the basic how to display something. Like if I want to display hello YouTube, so I just can't type in here hello YouTube or anything. So there's a command to display what we want to display, and that command is cout. So then we have to enter the triangular brackets towards the cout. Means they are pointing towards the command cout. Then there are going to be double inverted commas. If we want to display something like hello YouTube and we want to display like welcome and everything, then we use double inverted commas, and within those double inverted commas we are going to enter what we want to display. Now after the command is being written, we have to introduce semicolon in each line. Semicolon is used to tell the program that one line is being terminated and it can go to the other line. One statement, or you can say statement. So let's run the program for now. To run it, go on run and run, or rather just hold Ctrl plus F9, and you can see the output in window. Output, here it is, welcome. Now if you can see, the program ran and we didn't get the time to see what the output was, so we are going to use another command, that is getch. What this command does is it will wait for it will give the program command to wait for us before it terminates. And as always, it will also have its header file, and that header file is hash include conio.h. Okay, so let's run the program again by Ctrl plus F9, and this time you can see the program didn't terminate by itself, and it's going to wait for us to press any key, and the moment we press any key it's going to terminate the program. So you can see when we ran the program, it showed us welcome. This time it's showing welcome 3 times, means we have run the program for 3 times and the program showed us 3 welcomes. So we have a function to clear the previous screen, and so that only the output of this program, which program we just ran, is shown and not the previous program. So the function is clr and the header file for it is conio.h again. So get ch and clear screen have the same header files. Let's run it again, and as you can see, this time there's only one welcome, and each time we will run there's only going to be one welcome. Okay, so this was the basic, and now the second part of the video where we are going to use data variables of different data types. For example, this was cout was to display what we wanted to display, welcome. And if we want to display, like if we want input from user, like if I say enter your name, that's just to display. We don't require to write this whole statement to ask input from user. The command to take input from user is cin, and this time the triangular brackets are going to point outwards. Means when it is out, see out, they're going to point inside, and when it is in, they're going to point outside. So the command is simple. And cin, so what we are going to see in should be like if the user enters something, so it should be, we should have a variable in which the information is being stored. So we are going to create a variable, and for example name, for if we can use any variable name. If I enter age here, that won't matter, but for our convenience, for now we are going to use name. And we have to specify its data type. Means name is not going to be an integer, it's only going to be a character. So we are going to use char here. Char here is the data type for character, and we have to specify the size of the variable name, because we have to specify how many letters can be entered by the user, maximum letters. So we are going to specify the size within rectangular brackets. So let's say the size is 10 for now, so the user can enter maximum of 10 letters. So now we are going to use cin, where we are going to take input from the user, and we have the variable name here, so cin name, and we don't need double inverted commas here. Double inverted commas are only used when you want to display the thing that you wrote on your PC. Scene name. Now control F9, and this time you can see enter your name, and if I press any key, it's going to display what I pressed. Means it's going to take input from us. So let's enter the name Robert. Enter, and it waited for the program to terminate because we used get ch here. Scene name, and then if we want to display what he just inputted, what the user just inputted, then we are going to use again cout to display things, but this time we're not going to, and like there's a difference between using double inverted commas and if you see, if there's a difference, let me tell you. We're going to use cout first of all, and if we are going to display, what we want to display is the name that the user has inputted. So we are going to write name here, and we're not going to use double inverted commas here. Let's run it now. Like Ayush, it's going to display Ayush here. But if I use double inverted commas here, so it doesn't matter what I input, it's going to show us name. That's the difference between using double inverted commas and not using them. So name, what we are displaying here is a variable name. So one more thing before this video is terminated, like if you can see enter your name, see name, these are two different lines. These are in two different lines. Like, no matter how much space I include between them, but what we are going to input will come in the same line as what we see displayed, that is entry and name. So what we, if we want that the user should enter in the next line, so there is a function called endl. Sorry, it's not a function, it's command. There's a command called endl. Endl stands for end line. For easier convenience, let's say it's going to be entered, included in the cout command. So we are going to use the inward triangular brackets and then and L means end line, and this time the input we are going to what we are going to input is will come in the next line. For example, you can see here, and the same goes for different data types. For example, if we want to display if we want to the user to input age, enter your age, then what we have to do is just seeing if we don't want to change the variable name, we are free to not change it, but I'm going to change it. And this time, as age is going to be an integer, so we are going to change its data type from character to int age, and cin, as name is not a variable anymore, so we are going to use age here and cout age. So this time enter your age, we are going to write 12 or anything. So thank you guys, this was the basics of programming in Turbo C++, and if you want to see what topics we are going to cover in this YouTube channel, the tutorial channel, then there's a link in the description where you can see what topics we are going to cover. And there are going to be many topics that you won't even learn in school, so please go check the topics, and if you think that there is a certain topic that you want to learn from this channel, then please subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe and share. Next video is going to be on loops.